Yo, big up, guys.
Everybody,
Okay,
we are
go on, go on.
lights is in the house. You're gonna get a double whammy today. Real Madrid watch along with a Man United watch along. Of course, you know there's the last few games left for both seasons in La Liga and the Premier League. So you know your boys, we're gonna bring you live, never before seen coverage. I'm gonna leave you guys with our boy Timber Banks because your boy is still on the autobahn, so you know it's not safe to be streaming live. And plus, I won't be able to keep a consistent connection because I'm going to be losing service in between. But your boy Timber Banks will be here. Hopefully, Vegeta and Drex will be joining. And I will be back when I get off the highway. But you know what, guys? Man United live. Real Madrid is live. Banks, talk to me, bro.
Big up, broski. Well, I'm happy, man. This guy they are cruising. And for some weird reason, Carlo Ancelotti is doing something about I've been shouting for he should have done at the beginning of season. He's doing it when there's nothing to play for. But at the end of the day, we are cruising, winning 2-0. Adagole, a banger from Adagole as well, and a very good strike from Mbappe. But let's see what happens with United, because for me, I've seen the team line up, man, and I know there's this part of your fan base whereby they want to rant for ranting's sake. Because, in my opinion, I don't think there's anything else important than the Europa League. And I saw the team he put up today. That is what you call heavy rotation. Heavy, not just heavy. The rotation was heavy, whereby Binder comes in. For me, what I would say is this, man. Whatever happens today should not matter. What you should just focus your mind on is on the Europa League. For me, that should be everything you want to do. So for those people that want to rant and be like, complain with one way or the other, man, they are wasting their time. Just like when I saw people doing it in my own fan base as well, I told them, I said, bro, I don't understand what you guys are doing, because I've been saying it for a very long time from the beginning of season that Madrid are not going to win a league. The way we are playing, we've been stealing wins here and there. I'm not surprised we are out of the Champions League. I'm not surprised nothing to play for. So people that goes out there to be doing ranting video, reaction videos, ranting, bro, you are wasting your time, man. You should get used to this thing. And I know for sure, after this game against Brentford, there's still going to be people who want to just hammer him out. It's art. Because that's what they do. Hammer him out. But the honest truth is, man, let's be realistic. Look at the team is set up there. If they win the game, fine. If they don't, fine. The most important thing is Europa. And for those that does not know, I will say this. If Amorim wins the Europa League and Arsenal only gets second or top 4, Amorim has a better season than Arteta. Another reason why you should sack Arteta. A manager came in November. The guy came in November, has won Europa title in his first season. And
he had some help. I think the team was prepared to win another cup from the season before. You know what I mean? I don't think, barring our performance in the league, you can really say that the team was struggling in cup competitions, because we was in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. And, you know, we in the semifinals, we leading in the semifinals in the Europa League. I think that is based off of the last 2 seasons. You know, we played 4 or 5 cup finals in 2 seasons after 6 years not playing any. I think the team has grown into a team that's willing to compete for trophies. Of course, you know, I'm not going to say we haven't had bad performances. I'm not going to say that Amorim didn't, you know, take a radical approach with the team, because it's a brand new system, a back 3, not a back 4. You know, a different type of way the wingers are going to play, because they're playing as wing backs. You know, it's a whole different kind of situation. And, you know, at least to take the team through the Europa League competition while they're learning this new system in the manner that he was able to do so, yeah, you have to give him his props. You know, of course, we were struggling in the Premier League, but it would be normal since everyone says that the Premier League is the best league in the world. I think it's one of those normal situations that we would struggle. And when you look at the team, We have Amarim starting a team with 4 to 5 developing players week in, week out. What do you expect other than up and down performances? Some startling performances and some low underperformances as well will happen because guess what? Some of these players they are developing. And as much as we want to rubbish them because they haven't performed well this season and might have players their ages doing better performances, they're not those players their age not playing in teams with multiple, multiple developing players. They're playing in teams with seasoned pros and players who have done it before. You know what I mean? So I think it's one of
Yeah,
those things where we have to look at it from a different perspective. This Man United team, went through a rebuild in the last 2 seasons, not a complete one, and we restarted a rebuild in November with this new manager. He hasn't been able to really get some signings in that really and truly suit his system. So he's had to adapt players, adapt to what he's had, adapt to what available, and do his best with what he has. So in my honest perspective, achieving, let's say where we are right now in the league, being 13, possibly going to be in Champions League next season, that's unprecedented. Because again, it's the Champions League. We will be the champions of Europa League, but you know what I mean? It's not the best season, but I would say for Amarim, it's a very good season as well, bro. And I'm looking forward to the games, this rotation for the team. Young Fredrickson and Amas starting is something I was calling for in the last Europa League game. And people might say, why? But these two youngsters show a performance in their first game as a pair in defense against Wolves. And they contain the likes of Matthias Cunha, who's everyone's raving about and wanting to have come into Manchester United for £60 million. And they locked him down for 88 minutes. It was unbelievable for me. And I would like to reward their performances, their mature performances as youth, with more game time. So let's see how it goes. An interesting starting lineup. There's no Bruno Fernandes. We're starting some youngsters. Chido Obi is up top. The likes of Kobe Menu. Mount is starting one of his first games since being back from injury as well. It's going to be an interesting performance. I'm looking forward to see what these guys do. I'm not expecting a victory, but I hope that United could get a victory, is my honest opinion.
but for me, what I would say is this, man. Going forward, because one thing we know with Amorim is that the youth would get to come into the team, and I think this is a game that would actually show if these young players on the pitch right now are ready to be with Amorim in his team next season. So this game now, you judge everybody on it, okay? Because I know for sure you guys are still going to sign a striker, but I hope the striker they bring in is a top experienced striker and not another a developing striker like Erasmus. I hope he's a guy that knows what he's doing, that the likes of your Chidobe can look and Ramos can actually learn from.
Yeah.
But one thing I believe this game here would determine and we just solidify by Amorim will know, okay, yes, Fredrickson, I can rely on him next season. Should the case I need a player, Amas, I can rely on him. Because for me, watching that first game, I've been saying about Ariamas. I saw him in the what's it called? Preseason. I was saying that kid was good. And people were telling me he's not ready, he's not ready. I'm like, from what I saw, he was ready. Vintech was loaned out. From what I saw, some save Vintech made in the preseason as well. Like this guy was already. So this game would just make me believe, because I believe the back three is fine. I think they have a experienced player in the elite there. Just that with Luke Shaw, you don't know what you expect from Luke Shaw. Is he going to stay fit entire game or is he going to get injured? But I want to watch this kid, man. I want to watch Fredrickson. I want to watch Chidobe. I've seen enough of Chidobe already, whereby I know that yes, he's wrong. The runs he makes is a good run. He makes good runs. Sometimes he makes runs and they ignore him. Because I watched, I think it was in Europe, whereby he made a run. Masvari ignored it. I don't know. Maybe he made it from maybe he said to himself, I cannot trust this kid with the ball. So he ignored it. He can make those very good runs. It makes his position is just quality. Just that some opportunity that comes to him whereby he does not score them, Rasmus will score that all day. But Rasmus also cannot even make the run he makes. So you can see that they are still lacking from each other. So I want to also see, I've seen enough of him to tell you that, okay, if he has a very experienced striker to learn from, he will do well. And the
I
ball
think
have
so.
kicked off. The ball have kicked
And the
off,
game
man.
has kicked off, guys. It's live. Your boy is going to disappear for a little while as I make my way to get off the Autobahn. And Temba is going to be here hosting for you guys. I will be back
I'm there, man.
shortly,
I'm there. I'm there. I'm
but
there.
I
I'm
need
there.
to
I'm
watch
there.
the first 15 minutes. Big up to Biku Talks in the building. Another Liverpool fan here trying to
Yes, yes,
throw
yes,
his
yes.
weight around. But, we were trying to explain to him that he won 18 titles in what is now called the championship. He doesn't believe us, but I hope
Bro,
he will
bro, bro,
understand that
bro, bro.
we're not trying to be disrespectful. It's just that that league that was the Division One, it no longer existed since 1992. You know what I mean?
Bro,
So
bro. You wouldn't. If I drop, let me continue for where you're stopping. Drop, let me show you where you're stopping. Drop, 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 drop. One thing is this, man. Biku, what Biku is saying is valid because you're not sure that when you say the Premiership, just that the only thing that pisses me off, but it doesn't make sense to me, is when they say Alan Shearer is the all-time high goal scorer of Premiership, whereas it's rubbish. If you're going to say Alan Shearer is the high goal scorer of Premiership, then you might as well scrap out all those titles they've won in the champ. When it was the Division One and everything, they didn't do that, which it never makes sense to me because I believe if you are saying
exactly.
Shearer, there are people that scored more goals than Shearer, scored a lot of goals than Shearer only had 260 goals. A lot of people scored. So I don't know what they were doing. Whereby you choose championship, say they won this championship, but the end of the day is that on the books they've said they've won this, they've won this. So they've equal you guys. Just like you guys went on the run by you won like under Salas Ferguson.
Uh, They
But
have equaled
on
us
paper, on paper,
on paper, they've equaled us with 20 league titles in domestic
yes,
league titles, but not
yes, they
Premier League
have.
titles. They've not equaled us with
Uh,
Premier League titles because we have
yeah, they
13 of
haven't.
those. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I think they'll
we
have
know, we
to
know.
do some more. They'll have to do some more.
And
But guys, I have to catch the game. I'll leave you with Temba for
yeah,
now. I'll be back in a few minutes, and we will both be live here to bring you more coverage. So stay tuned. Keep on watching. I'll be back. Temba, take it away, bro.
yeah, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up to you, man. Well, guys, the game is on. We've played 2 minutes so far, and so far it's all been what's it called? Brentford. But like I said before Mark drop, I said, and I'll keep saying it. I don't think this game should. Oh, that was close. Look, Shaw almost made an own goal. Oh, look, Shaw almost just made an own goal there, man. And I think there was a lack of communication there. There was a lack of communication. Oh man, bro, you had a situation whereby Benda was going to go and catch the ball in the front end. Look, sure, was not. Man, that would have been a no go, man. And I wouldn't have known whose fault is that. So far, Brentford have actually controlled the game really well. Oh, they almost scored there. Brentford almost scored. Skate. And like I said, there's still experience in the back line. You would trust Luke Shaw to be able to do something there, playing from the left center back, and Delete as the only man in the center back, and Fredrickson. Fredrickson had a very good game. The first game he played for United, he played really well. And Amas, left wing back, Meno and Ugarte. Then you have Pashidogo, right wing back, Ganacho, Mason Mount, and Chidobe Martins. So far, and the game have kicked off. The second half have kicked off as well for Madrid. Boemo, nice one. I hope Patrick Douglas has a good game today because the last game he played against Bilbao, I'm sorry, man. That guy looks tired. He looks unfit. And I don't know for why. Man is asking, says, Mohamed says, do you think Vinny Jr. is better than Yamal at Trivela passes? Bro, I've seen it. Trivela passes that not even get there, man. At this point in time, I just think Yamal is just on his own, man. Because he's a kid that just came into everything and everything's working out for him. And I think it's still very much early to be comparing him to the likes of Vinicius Jr. Of just what we are seeing one season. If we get to see the same Vinicius Jr. we saw last season, you won't be comparing him with Yamal. It's because his performance has dropped, which is why we get to start comparing Yamal and Vini. No. Individual brilliance got you 2 goals, which is why I said I don't want to play as a individual anymore. I want to play more of a team football. That's a free kick. Wisa, why are you looking so surprised as if that was not you? Didn't you foul Ugarte? Because that's a free kick for me, man. Big up the spot. I can see the spot in the chat. Oh, Mbappe, I made it 3. Odagule, assist. Honestly, man, I saw a comment that said Carlo Ancelotti should be sued for benching Adagule. Honestly, he should be sued. Big up to you, Stephanie. Big up to you. My God, just look at the assist from Adagule. Just look at the assist from Adagule. You've got a kid in this team that can play football. You're busy benching him using crap players. Oh man, that man needs to go, man. So fuck over this team, man. He needs to just go. Look at the pass from Adagule, man. Man has been chopping bench for crap players because he wants to keep using Luka Modric. Rubbish. The guy has scored 1 goal, has 1 assist. For me, he's the man of the match so far in this game. Look at Thomas Tuchel. Man, like Thomas Tuchel is present on the pitch. It's a corner kick for Brentford. That's a good punch from what's his name? Benda. Garnacho. Ah, come on, Missy Mount, man. Nobody was there, man. What are you touching the ball for? Garnacho. It's just many. Nobody's there. Throwing to United. Now bringing on this kid that came on the pitch against Celta Vigo when we played them in Copa del Rey. Came in and was a problem for United for the Madrid fans, man, and the players. By the way, Newcastle also playing versus Brighton and it's 0-0 as well. 0-0. West Ham United versus Tottenham is 0-0. United 0-0. Madrid are beating Celta Vigo 3-0 in the 53 minutes. Corner kick to Celta Vigo though. Nice on Thibaut. Nice save on Thibaut. Yeah, nice one will be. Who is it? Oh, what a goal! Mason Mount. This is what you do, man. Garnacho, this is what you should be doing more. Be crossing, pass the ball. Wow. I don't think anybody is expecting United to take the lead here, man. And for everybody, man, they are ready to just criticize, man, to be like, to go at Amorim, old that, man. Messi Mount. And it was a terrible clear out from what's his name? What a person from Beno, man. That's a good person from Beno as well. And the cross, man. That's a good one, man. That is something you want to see. That's a good cross. Good goal, good team goal from Messi Mount, man. Good team goal. Bellingham passed the ball, man. The guy was free for you. He made the run for you. Give him the pass. What are you doing, man? Pass the ball. I was expecting to pass the ball. He has made the run. Give him the ball. He's an hand trick, man. This is what I'm saying. If that was Adagule, he passes the ball all day because he understands. Man, all these guys, man. Who's on the ground, man? Is that Arima Mas? Yeah, we sir. Nice. Delete. Oh, that would have been a second. That would have been a second goal for Adagule. That would have been a second goal for Adagule, man. Chico says on the comment, he says, come on. Then he says, can we please stop passing the ball backward, for fuck's sake, man? Honestly, man, I don't understand. Maybe the guys are trying to carry everybody along, man. But relax, me. You're winning the match. Oh, I thought I was in. I thought I was in, man. And Tottenham have scored a goal against West Ham. The goals are pouring in right now. And I think the goal scorer is Richarlison, if I'm not mistaken. I have to be sure about that, though. Oh, what were they even doing in the defense? What were they doing at the defense right there? Okay, the goal was scored by Odegaard. The goal was scored by Odegaard. So it's Tottenham 1-0 lead at the West Ham Stadium. United also beating Brentford 1-0. Against all odds, though. Nice one, Chalmeni. Nice defending. Nice defending. But in my own opinion, I don't know what that guy was doing right there. In the defense, I don't know what he was doing. Honestly, I don't like you guys, man. When you look at that rotation that Amorim did, man. I know many people want to talk about Ugarte is playing, Kubimeno is playing. But in hindsight, would you really want to count them as a starter for the club? Because we know Mason Mount is not a starter. He has been fit for how long? And Amorim did not use him or start him in games. So basically, this is a team B as well for United. So team B. Beating a strong side of Brentford. What is Antonio Taylor doing right now? It's getting cold again. Like, I'm sure you guys will be surprised that I'm wearing bro. It's cold where we are, man. It's cold in SA, man. Cold. Nice one, Ugarte. Nice one, Ugarte. And oh, that's a good vision, though. Nice one, my boy. Man, relax. Shut up your mouth, man. You've been benching the kid the entire season. Now the kid is proving you wrong. But there's also something I want to talk about Dogu, man. I believe he has played way better playing from the right arm flank. I don't know if I'm just the only one that have noticed that. But in my own opinion, I think every time I've seen him play from the left, right wing side, he has played really well. Ref, red card. Ref, come on, that's a red card, man. It's a red card. It's the last man. Why is the referee giving yellow card? He's the last man. That should be a red card. That's a red card, man. What is this referee doing? He's the last man. This is a red card. What is he doing? And he's blocking a goal attempt as well. It's a red card. He put Mbappe down. As giving him a yellow card. This is what I'm talking about. It's a red all day. He's the last man. He has denied a goal opportunity. That should be a red card, but he gives him a yellow card. Man. Can Mbappe get the goal? Because ever since he has joined Madrid, man have been scoring free kick every year and year, man. Can he get a goal from this position? To be fair, that was poor though. That was poor. Bellingham, if you're tired, you go off the pitch, man. This match also makes substitution, man. This guy down to kill himself. Ademola Lookman. Well, with this guy playing today, Chido be starting this game. He breaks a record because it's the first is the youngest Manchester United player to start a game for United in the history of United. Reb, that should be a free kick, man. What are you doing, bro? No, man. Fredrickson is having a good game. I don't want to lie, guys. Fredrickson is a player, but he's years to stay, man. is here to stay. Raul Asensio coming off for Jacob Navarros. Jacobo Navarros. I guess he's subbing him up because he knows he needs them for the what's it called? For the El Clasico. And for me, I don't really think that changes anything, man. So that's my own opinion, though. I don't think that really changes anything. Because I believe Barca have got this secured. I may be wrong. I'll be love to be wrong. I'll be love to actually be wrong. But one thing I've seen with this Barcelona team, they're able to, maintain themselves well. Oh, how did that go in? 1-1. How did that go in? I would love to see that again, man. I want to see that again. Corner kick. Oh, it's a throw in actually. Not the ball. Oh, it's a deflection. It's a deflection. It's a deflection from Luke. Luke Shaw. It's a deflection from Luke Shaw. So it's 1-1. A deflection from Luke Shaw just gave these guys back in the game. It's 1-1. 3 goes to 1. Madrid have just conceded. 3-1. And yet again, it's the guy that should have been sent off that scored. The guy that should have been sent off just recognized. I wouldn't say just recognized. He just scored one. Let's look at Vasquez. Vasquez, are you clearing the ball? You're doing what? Because what I see you did there, you just control the ball for the player to just shoot. It's 1-1. Jared Bowen just scored for West Ham, and Minte just scored for Brighton as well. Minte just scored for Brighton. What a goal, man. That was a good goal as well from that. That was a good goal. Jared Bowen. Man, from that tight angle, bro. From that tight angle, man. Such a tight angle to get a goal from. The angle was so tight, man. But once it's coming for the end of the season, 3 goes to 1. Tottenham versus West Ham, it's 1-1. And Brentford United 1-1 as well. Brighton beating Newcastle 1-0. I still expect Newcastle to come back to this game, though. Ref, free kick. Blow the whistle in time, man. Man says, I think Carlo might be brain dead, bro. You can say that again, man, because his decision making in this season, man, has been shambolic, man. I don't like that man. Decision making has been hilarious. It has been horrendous, bro. That deflection made it very easy for it to go past Benda. Oh, damn it. Because he was going to catch the ball softly, but then the ball went off direction. Referee, that's not a penalty. Come on, that's a penalty on Valverde, man. What is this referee doing, man? Ericsson is warming up. Ericsson and Lindelof are warming up. I don't know what they're gonna come up from or come on from. $70 minutes so far for the game between Madrid and Celta Vigo is 3-1. What the bet? Brilliant. There was nobody there, man. I don't know. Like, I was expecting him to come back, look for the pass, not cross the ball in. Nobody was there. It's a free kick to Newcastle, though. Welcome, Vinicius Jew. Side netting. Who's on the ground? Play on. They will not start the ball for you. What are you doing? Play on, man. Play on. What are the guys doing? Play on. Ah, man. I don't understand all these guys, man. Don't you understand football anymore? Don't you understand? Like, why on earth do you believe that these guys are going to stop the game for you guys? Why? I just don't understand for all these players, man. There is no way they will stop the ball for you guys. No way. They want the break of attacking. You guys are the man down, and you are believing them to stop the ball. Whereas what you should have done is play on. For me, you could say that's a foul. Yeah, you could say so, but I don't understand. Why do you stand? You play continuously, man. Play continuously. And that's it. It's just Lucio is also like give the ball away again. Lucio is giving the ball away here and everywhere, man. Oh, these guys, man. You play on. You don't expect Brentford to pause the game for you guys when they have the opportunity of attacking you guys, and they can see very well that a player is on the ground. Common sense. It's common sense. You play on. I think Lindelof will be coming on. Maguire is coming on. Yeah, I think it's Maguire. Maguire is coming on. But I don't understand. This guy, he cleared the guy there, man. Wisa. Oh, God, man. It's 32. Madrid is another one, man. This guy will just piss you off. There's another one. 32. This match will be making changes, not making changes, man. This guy, well, just relax, man. This season has been over ever since, so it's not new. He's mice on. He's mice on. Mice on. What? That's a very good run from that player as well. Very good run. 32. So one second, let's make it 4-1. 4-1. Yeah, because it's 32 right now. Man, I'm sorry, man. That was terrible for Madrid, man. Yeah, for United there. That was terrible. You cannot just relax and wait. You believe they are going to stop the game for you guys. Like, I mean, would United stop for the players as well? Would United have stopped for Brentford? Bro, man, Gavi is a very. I don't know any person that believes Gavi is not a good player, man. The person knows nothing about football. Because I'm sorry, Gavi is a very good. He's an exceptional player. I'll take Gavi over Pedri. Sure, it's simple, easy. Aside the fact that he gets injured a lot, and he gets injured a lot because he does too much as well. Sometimes he overdoes things. Sometimes. Come on, this guy want to finish us. They want to just finish these guys, man. Brentford. Come on, man. Like, how is he not getting a yellow card for that? The officiating in this game is crap. How have that guy not getting a yellow card for that? Because that should be a yellow card. No attempt on the ball at all. Man went for the leg. No attempt at all for the ball. And somehow it did not get booked. Man, it's crazy, man. So Madrid took out, first of all, I never understood why Carlo Ancelotti took out Raul Asensio. I know he was thinking about the Clasico, but in my own opinion as well, there is nothing to play for. It's high time you get to understand that. Just go with the cruise. You took out Raul Asensio, and ever since you took out Raul Asensio, we ended up conceding 2 goals immediately. And they might recognize here. Carlo Ancelotti with his decision making, man. That man will just piss you off, man. Even when you say you don't want to get angry, man, you will get angry. You will get angry. Daniel says yes. He says, as a Madrid fan, I don't fear Barca. Most of them are made, but they are playing a formidable system. Thank you. They are playing a formidable system, making them look good. They are not playing a formidable system. They are playing as a team. They play as one. And when you play as a team, there's no team you cannot beat. And I'll keep telling you, that is one reason why Arsenal won this thing. Man says sub on Rodrigo and Diaz for Jude and Bellion. Well, let me just put you out of your misery because Rodrigo is not in the squad. And before people start saying that, no, man, he's not in the squad because he wants to go, no. He had a fever, so they don't want to expose him more to the game. And that was why they decided to go with keep him out of the squad. But honestly, man, I'll say those kids on the pitch for they've really played well. Just that they just had a moment of, whereby I don't know what they were thinking, expecting Brentford that they were going to pause the game for them to, nice one. Because the rule of the game have changed. We know previously the referee would just immediately blow and they would kick the ball out of the pitch. But for me, I don't want to lie. That attack on the late does looks like a foul. Does look like a foul. But the thing is, Wissa won the ball. He won the ball. Oh, good save from Benda. Wissa won the ball, and somehow, yeah, you see, referee, come on, man, where's the card? Oh, man, I don't know anymore, man. This referee looks as if he's playing against us, man. As of Avede, Vinny, what can he do? Pass it. Ah, come on, man. Come on, man. On the ground, bro. Are you crossing the ball for Modric? Why are you crossing the ball for Modric? Another corner kick for Brentford. Take out Vinicius Jr. What are you taking at this guy for again? This is what I don't like about this man. This is a foul. This referee just rubbish, man. Yeah, nice one, Ugarte. Take your yellow. Take one for the team. Raheem Diaz is on. Yet doesn't take out Vinicius Jr. I'm sorry, man. You could have taken him off. Man says, who is this in that back, bro? You man. I thought that was renting. Guys, try at least. If you're not going to score a goal, make sure this is not a draw. Well, that's a good save from Benda as well. That's a good save because that was going in. But right now, these guys are all over United, man. I don't know why. They are all over United. Oh, God, Vinicius, stand up, man. This guy is, I don't know, how does this guy get to play 90 minutes with this rubbish he does? How? How does he? I don't understand. This guy is not in his best form. This man will keep using him anyway. I don't understand this manager. I don't just understand this manager, man. The fact that you watch that game and in your mind, the guy that should be coming off it, what's his name? It's just mind blowing, man. It's mind blowing. So you would rather play Jacobo over Vallejo. Vallejo was somewhere. I don't know what that guy did to that man. I don't know what he did. Whatever that man did to Carlo, I don't know. He never uses him. He never uses the kid. He'd have gone on loan at Granada, proving himself, come back, doesn't get chance. Man has about 2-3 Champions League on his name. And yet doesn't get game time. Even with injury crisis. With injury crisis, somebody is still coming from the academy to get game time over him. Is it that bad? Oh, Vinny, Mbappe. I say Mbappe, what's his name? I think Ahmad will be coming on in the second half for this game. I see Ahmad coming on. I see Ahmad coming on. But for me, that second goal was just I put it down to loss of concentration because those guys for me just lost. They I don't understand what they were thinking. Somebody said Carlo is against us since the beginning of the season. For a while, I don't know why. Because his decision making looked like it. Rodrigo should leave. Bro, should leave for his own. It's not good. Massive Jorginho is a game changer. Man, I don't know what's game is changing. Massive Jorginho is a game changer. I want to know what game is that, please. Here. Bram, you should be scoring that, man. Come on. What's that rubbish? Oh, my God. He missed. Please. That have been a good goal, man. That have been a good goal. Ish, man. These guys are looking as if they will get a goal here, man. Huh. For me, I would have given the man of the match to Ada Gule. But right now, Thibaut Courtois is winning it because he's keeping us in this game. And that's the end of the first half for Manchester United versus Brentford. And it ended in a 2-1 lead for Brentford. And Madrid, somehow, the game whereby you would think it's over. But they have somehow given these guys opportunity to come back into the game. So that we go, because right now it is 3-2. It is just crazy, but you cannot all see a game through. Man says, Selicious. Selling, bro. I've been selling, man.
Yo,
Big
interesting
up.
first half there, boy, Tamba boy. You know what can I say?
Yeah.
You know,
No,
I
that
mean,
first was.
I don't know. I don't think we played poorly. I just think some mistakes, and as I always talk about Luke Shaw, bro. This man, he's like a mistake waiting to happen. Every game he plays, a mistake
Bro,
that
bro,
causes a goal.
bro, bro,
Why he on the
bro,
pitch? Yeah,
bro.
Mason Mount, good goal, but it disappeared in the half till the last 2 minutes when you make that pass. I'm here from you for 20 minutes, bro. Nothing. But you know what I would say is the youngsters facing a lot of pressure. They're holding up well. You know, unfortunate second goal. You know, if it wasn't for Dillet getting injured there, I don't think that would have been a goal. You know what I mean? You can't expect Friedrichsen not to get sucked into that situation. He's a young player. His immediate thoughts will be to cover. You know what I mean? And he take one step too far. Because he take one step shorter, he'll make that clearance. You know what I mean? Is what it is. I think Bayern they make some real crucial saves as well. You know, we can't discount that he made some good saves in the game that kept us in it. I think Is that unlucky situation to be a goal down, and from scoring first, we've seen some good performances. Garnacho missed that chance there. I mean, hey, if he connect that ball, it's back at the net. No matter where he put
bro,
that, left, right, it could
bro.
be up, down. Once he did connect, it was back at the net. It's tough luck
Mhm.
situations. I know some people probably calling Garnacho shit because he missed the ball entirely. Yeah. But we don't talk about these guys because they don't have any clue about football. You know what I mean? They probably never even
Yeah,
played football. It's happened in the weirdest moments. You might try to kick a ball and you miss. You understand?
does not
You
connect.
miss the
Yeah,
ball.
it happens. It happens. But honestly, man, I
But
like you said, Luke Shaw was just man. I'm sorry, man.
bro, the man looking, he
Ah,
supposed to be a senior player at the back, making it secure. You know, he's supposed to have the young players feeling confident that he is there. But I think the young players looking more secure than him. I think he's the one that's showing insecurities in the match. I understand that he hasn't played a lot of football, but he is supposed to have enough experience to give a performance. I mean, Harry Maguire come in and immediately stabilized that defense in the middle. This is the kind of
fact,
impact he's supposed to have as a senior player. 11 years at Man United, bro, and this is your performance. Time to go. It is time to
bro.
go. I don't want to hear nobody telling me about Luke Shaw and Luke Shaw and a fit Luke Shaw. Let's get a Luke Shaw out of this club. It's about that
Straight up,
time.
man.
Yeah.
Straight up,
I
man.
rather keep
Straight up.
Friedrichsen and as a starter over Luke Shaw any day of the week. This youth man
I know, man.
looking confident on the ball. He want to play the ball. He making good decisions. And I think if we had Lenny Euro or someone else starting behind next to him, we wouldn't have been conceding these goals because Luke Shaw has been nothing short of invisible. Like,
No,
I can't even
he has been
begin.
crap. He has been
Luke
crap.
Shaw has been so terrible today. It's unbelievable, guys. Ah, rah.
I just hope that this performance right here we are seeing today just indicates because first of all, for me, he doesn't look fit. I will say it. The year Mourinho said he looks fat, he looks fat. He doesn't look fit at all. I just hope that how many years does he have left? Because I know that you guys gave him another 5 years contract. The last contract you gave to him was 5 years.
I don't know nothing about that, but yeah, they did sign, they did do something. We didn't do it. Some mad person in
Bro,
the club.
you
We have
guys,
some
man,
mad
like
board members that's be doing some crazy things. And
five
the funny
years.
thing is, they do these things with certain players. They don't do it across the board. So you can't even say, well, this is normal. This is abnormal situations here, bro. I don't know who would give Luke Shaw a contract knowing that he was injury prone
Yes,
at 5 years.
5 years
Yeah,
contract, man.
boy,
It's crazy.
it's
Crazy.
ridiculous what they do there. But at the
So,
same time, what can we say? What can I say,
wh-
bro?
what
As much as
what
I,
they, what can they can do is this, man. I don't think going forward, Luke Shaw needs to be playing games. What you want to do is you call him into a boardroom, sit him down, look at how many years does he have left, calculate his salary, be on a mutual consent. If it's 10 million is left for his salary, as example, tell him, we'll sure we'll give you £3 million. We'll cancel your contract right now. You are free to go as a free agent. Do that. Clubs does that. Chelsea have done that. Madrid have.
yo,
We did it. We have did it with so many players. We did it with Gareth Bale. We
Tiffle,
did it with Eden Hazard. Sit them
I would
down.
do it too,
Just
but
cancel. Cancel.
I would do
Let
it
him
too,
go.
honestly. I would do it too, but I mean, I'm not the guy that's in charge, you know what I mean? And these guys in charge is difficult to trust them. Their situation is unbelievable, bro. But what I would say is that, you know, Brentford did turn up the heat in the 20th minute after they conceded that goal. They put pressure on Man United. They did get a goal back, you know what I mean? Worst manager ever, says Chico Mendes. How the hell do you pass a ball backwards to your own goal, 25 yards for your opponent's goal? Well, Chico, I mean, bro,
So
what I
so
would say to
how
you is this.
is that the
I,
manager's
I
fault
not
now?
I mean, I do understand why he blames Amarim for this. Amarim does tell them to recycle and bring it back last. He is on the touchline giving directions. At the same time, this is the style of football that the coach plays. This is what the club decided was, what they wanted, Chico. And, I might not fully be agreeable with that, so much recycling. I like to see some balls try to be forced through in attack as well. I would still say, look, give it some time. Maybe he just trying to instill a discipline into the team, which he only been here for 4 months, guys. Let's be honest. Yeah. And I wouldn't say 4 months is enough time to say he's a terrible manager. I think he's a good manager. I think he's a very intelligent guy. I just think that it needs some time and the team as well to before they improve and get better. It's a long road back, guys. This season was tumultuous, but next season, if you look at the average performances over the last 7, 8 games from Manchester United, you're seeing a team that's not only composed, they create lots of chances, they take chances, they can score goals. Yeah. Of course, there are moments when we should be scoring goals when we don't score the goals, but there are moments when we are very clinical as well. And this is the mark of a team in progression in a rebuild. So for me as a football fan, I have to say, well, look, this is not the worst case scenario. It's actually improved to a balanced scenario where if we were to achieve Champions League by winning the Europa League, we could be in the driver's seat for accelerated improvement because the summer will prove to be something more spectacular and more interesting than anyone else could plan. Because, guys, I keep telling you all, it's the tale of two transfer windows in one summer. Yeah, a lot of people are coerced into believing that all the talk that they've been hearing now is the only real concrete information and signings that United is going to make this summer. And I'm telling you guys, we have a list of potential signings that we have made contact with because we want to secure the summer signings. But there's also a list of players who are pretty much a bit higher on the demand by Man United, more quality players, I would say, that we also made contact with, but they are not going to release that information because they want to make it seem like they did something amazing. Yeah. But really and truly, it's one group of players. The money that comes from securing our Europa League trophy and qualifying for the Champions League will give us the funding to facilitate those moves. And in the other scenario, we won't have the money to facilitate such moves, so we'll have to do it a different way. So, guys, you know what I mean? Stay tuned. There's more to come. Of course, the second half is there. Chico is saying, I know, brother, but my thing is football is becoming boring because of these types of managers. Chico, I have to agree with you, bro. These Pep style managers that like to play the ball back to the keeper when the man literally on the wing in line with the 20-yard box of the attacking team goalpost, and they will pass the ball all the way back to the keeper. That gets me mad as well, bro. I have to be honest. It's frustrating. You know what I mean? I'm like, why? Why are we doing this? There's so many options, you know. But like I said, Chico, this is the style, and this is what the board chose. Temba, what are your thoughts? Because we know shortly the teams will be getting themselves back out onto the pitch to resume the second half. So, what are your
But
thoughts so far
but
in the first half, bro?
but it's not just what the manager thought or the board thought. It's what the fans also want. The fans have been saying we play rubbish football, we play boring football, we don't play good football. There's good football right now. People are complaining again. Because the honest truth is that Pep came in, Pep's football, spoiled football. We don't get to see individual football is boring, like Chico said, it's boring. You don't get to see individual player do their thing anymore. Whereby right now we'll see a player like Lemmy Yamal doing his thing. Everybody's like, how is the best player in the world? No, it's because he's doing something different from what we've been like what we have seen in the past. Now he's doing it. The only two wingers I know will take players on, even though they miss the ball. Garnacho was doing it initially. They will cost him his rubbish. He's losing the ball too much. It's Yamal and Vinny. They're only two guys whereby they will get the ball and they take their people on. We have seen Jack Grealish as well. Game has dropped
Hmm.
as well. But coming to that game
Yeah,
in the
bro.
first half, they had a very good performance. Just that they made some mistakes whereby, for me, first of all, I don't understand why those players, when the list was on the ground, they stopped playing. Because this is football. You play to the referee's whistle. And we've
100%.
known for long, the rules had changed. If it was previously, immediately he got injured on the ground, the referee will blow for the ball to kick out on the pitch. But the rules have changed. They only kick the ball out if they want to kick the ball out. So I don't understand why everybody was raising up their hand like your what's his name? Kenachi was raising his hand and up and everything. Play on. And for me, the two goals Scored. Look sure. Problem. Because the first one that this guy blocked, what's his name? That second goal, there was a block there, but Luke Shaw gave the ball away back to the Brentford player before they went to the wing and crossed it in. For me, like I said, Luke Shaw, this season, it's just like I was saying in my team as well. I would get rid of David Alaba right now. Somebody said, no, sell him. I said, nobody will buy him. Nobody will buy him. Because if people still believe somebody are going to come in and say, okay, yeah, this is 20 million, 30, 10 million for Luke Shaw, it's not happening. Saudi won't even buy him. And that's a fact. All you need to do, call him in, terminate his contract on emotional consent, give him 2 million. Bro, see you later. You've cancelled the salary. That salary you cancelled now gives you the opportunity to save money to go for something else. For me, Luke Shaw should not be in this club again. Luke Shaw, the likes of Luke Shaw, the likes of your Lindelof, Ericsson, they're not. Because Ericsson was good initially, but after that injury he got against Anikaro, he hasn't been the guy anymore. He hasn't. And for me, like I said earlier,
he's been that guy for Denmark. He's not been that guy for United.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because maybe in a way, Denmark knows how to utilize him. Or you could say he plays more for Denmark from inside. But he hasn't been the guy that will know. Like, he hasn't been the guy. You understand? Like, when he came in, we saw what he could do. Even though he was not scoring goals, he was doing things. But there are so many players that needs to leave this football club. So many. But it is crazy. Bro. You see people making team sheet, first 11 for next season. I've seen it, right? The people still put Luke Shaw. Will tell you if Luke Shaw is fit, is one of the best center back in the world. That was them, bro. This guy is not a footballer anymore. He's a TikToker. That guy is a YouTuber right now. He should not be playing games, man. He should not.
He should not. This is a problem I would blame Amorim for, but at the same time, yeah. Somebody I just see a video come up. Yamal, the greatest 17-year-old ever.
Rubbish.
I feel like some people forget
that is rubbish.
That Cesc Fabregas existed.
No, Mark. Let's even forget Cesc Fabregas. Let's talk about Mbappe. There's a reason
Mbappe
why we say
we get to Mbappe yet. We'll talk about, I ain't even going to Mbappe, bro. He not on that level yet. What are we talking about?
No, I'm just saying because people have been,
bro, the man played 1 season and a half so far. Let me see him compete next season. And then we could crown him up the best. You understand?
Yamal.
No, he's very good. He's amazing. He's very good. He's very, very good. But at the same time, let's not
he's very good.
Mad. You know what I mean? It had some dread, man, boy.
I know, man.
Jose Antonio Reyes at 17 was a monster. Man, let's forget these players, boy.
Bro,
that's some monster players at 17.
Fabregas was playing Champions League final.
Was
16 years old,
boy. Bro, Fabregas
was playing
Champions
League 16.
Fabregas' debut was a brace. His debut was a brace against Liverpool King with Arsenal. The man come on and the first 2 touches was from the chest to the thigh to the back of the net. King. Men could talk about Lamal, but in them time, in the tackles men used to get, it's a different breed.
Bro.
He's one of the best right now in the world, but ever, I could never say that, bro. I've seen other men do more. A 17-year-old Pato playing for Milan was terrifying, boy. And them need to understand. Football is about heritage.
It's recency bias, Mark. Recency bias. That's what we'll see right now. Seeing recency bias. That's all we're gonna see. Because Yamal, I was looking at his numbers yesterday, his stats and everything. It's just the flair he has that reminds us of what football used to be. Not
100%. Nobody saying he's not the best right now. Nobody not disputing he's probably the best winger right now. Yeah. We will not dispute that because he's showing the quality week in, week out. But when you say ever, you open up a whole can of worms there, guys.
Low, man.
Big can of worms is being opened there.
We'll see some bad boy players, man.
Well, guys, Amad Diallo is on for Patrick Dorgu. Lenny Oro comes on for Luke Shaw. Like Amorim has seen the problem that we have been talking about as well during this halftime. Guys, it's been interesting. Good substitutions, I would say, from the manager. Strong changes. I think Ahmad, should come and make a heavy impact into this game because I think Dorgu was not really doing anything in the first half, even off the right where he should be much better. And of course, Luke Shaw was our weak point. I think Lenioro, definitely improves that standing there. If he had started this game, I doubt we would have been a goal behind. Maybe we'd have another goal ahead as well. So, the second half continues. Your boy Mark Hen is bringing it to you live. Temba Banks, the underground Man United fan, is the leading host today. Los Blancos
Bro,
already had their game today. So, guys, keep staying tuned. Don't forget, keep smashing the likes. And if you have the time, visit D Hub Sports TV as
fun,
well.
man.
Smash a like
The one
there. Go to the
game play
football
too.
fan zone and smash a like there, as well as go to halftime with Vegeta and smash a like there. Guys, I will be back for the recap at the end of the stream. I have to watch the game off my phone, so I can't do both at once. Temba, where's your camera, broski?
Big up to you. Big up to
I'll
you,
be
man.
back,
Big up to you.
broski.
Big up to you. Sure. Yeah, guys. The game started like Mark said. They made some substitution. For me, I think that substitution the manager made there was, the right one, man. Because for me, I think the show have been nothing but a detriment to this game. To that first half, man. So let's see if Ahmad can come in and do something. I just hope he doesn't get injured as well, because if he gets injured, people are going to go in on Amorim as well. Like, I was playing him, because there's nothing Amorim would do that people would be fine and okay with. Nothing at all. Buemo. Just happy that the Magic game have ended, because the way the game was actually going, it felt as if we're going to lose the game somehow. I won't draw the game. By the way, Newcastle are still losing to Brighton. That's surprising one, man. Oh, nice one, Mr. Mount. Oh, second strike was rubbish, man. That second shot. And says Mad had a only shot. Taylor is a shoot. I think Taylor is a. We've known that for long, man. Taylor is rubbish, man. How is he calling that as a free kick? Even giving the guy a yellow card for what? He did nothing. He did nothing. Anthony Taylor, man, sometimes, man, he just feels as if you should just punch his face, man. He didn't touch the kid. He didn't touch the player. Did not touch him. And you made a wrong call. The kid does not have the right of, showing his frustration. He shows his frustration and giving him a yellow card. How crazy it? My football is just, man, crazy, man. And I've been like, the power they give to these referees, they give them too many powers. Because first of all, you made a stupid call. You made a stupid call. Because what he did there was a stupid call. He didn't touch the player. Now the player is showing his frustration, like, how on earth are you giving that a free kick? You're giving him a yellow card. It's crazy, man. I tell you. My man says Meno is a 10. Send Mount back to Chelsea. Don't forget, Mount scored the only goals in this game. And he has had one shot blocked and one more shot on target as well. Man, bro, Fahad says, and I tell you that was not a yellow card, not even a foul. It's not even a foul. It's not even a foul. So there are people going in on Chido. Ahmad, cross the ball! Cross the ball! Huh. If that was Garnacho, they will kill him. If that was Garnacho, they will kill him with mouth. And this is what I've been saying. Before he got injured, he has been doing this crap of taking people on. Just look at. If that was Garnacho, my God. Garnacho is rubbish. He's crap. He's selling. He's this. He's that. You have a chance, cross the ball. No, you want to take people on. It's rubbish. The same thing, you see them doing the same stupid things. Referee. Anthony Taylor is rubbish, man. Anthony Taylor is a joke. Yo. Man says Ahmad is a little messy. And that's why it does rubbish. Man is asking, would you start Ahmad on Thursday or keep him on the bench? Well, so far, Ahmad hasn't showed me anything. I mean, people have been talking about Ahmad. If Ahmad is available, he will play better. Look at Ahmad taking people on the run. Idao Garnacho, oh my God. You will see it on the comment already. You will see it on the comment. It's rubbish. It's this one. Penalty to Newcastle. United Newcastle. Anthony Gordon just came in just now. He just came on the pitch and he won them a penalty. Kulusevski is going to take it. No, sorry. I think Kulusevski is going to take the penalty. I think it's Isak. Well, VI is checking if he dived. And you just look as if he dived. It's not off. Mm-hmm. Ah, no, he dived. He dived. Give him yellow card, he dived. He dived. He dived, man. For me. He dived. Okay, it's outside. Man City cannot find a new club for Mason Mount. It's crazy, man. Okay. I haven't seen what Garnacho did, man. I said if it was Garnacho that missed that ball, that did what Ahmad did, You will see it on the chat. People calling him out. Nobody's saying anything about Ahmad, but somehow, they are talking about what does Garnacho think he is. I don't understand this fan base of United fan base. What else can he do? In the first half, he made an assist. Maguire came into in the first half, stabilized the defense. Ahmad have come on and done absolutely nothing. Eriksen. Like, why is he shooting from there? Eriksen is shooting. Wow, good save. I just don't understand what is this hate for this guy called Garnacho. I don't understand. Garnacho thinks he's the main character. I don't understand what is this hatred for this kid. Garnacho has had so many chances to cross and he doesn't. I don't understand. I'm trying to. I don't know. Maybe I'm watching a different game. Maybe. Let me focus my attention on Garnacho and see if there's something he's doing that is not right. Talking about Garnacho, Ahmad got a ball just now. You can see how stupid these people is. Ahmad got a ball. Instead of crossing the ball, want to take people on the run. Yeah, shoot. Look at it. Want to cut and shoot. And they will not say anything about it. Yet it's still Garnacho that talking. Garnacho is so harsh. What happens to Ahmad? What happens to Ahmad? Ahmad just cut and shoot. Honestly, I want him gone, man. I want the kid to just leave the club. Honestly, I want him to leave the club because this deluded fan base want to make you believe that my Toma is a better player than Garnacho. But let's look at the number and the delivery. Who is better? It's rubbish. I'm looking at the chat. I want to see people talking about Ahmad shooting. I haven't. I won't see one person said anything about Ahmad. Nobody have said anything about Ahmad. Cutting and shooting from a stupid angle. Rubbish. Yeah. Shoot from there. I must cross the ball. Before they start calling you shit as well. What I'm going to say is this, man. I believe United are going to bring players in, say Garnacho, and we'll be in a position whereby they'll be calling those players crap they sign, and they'll be saying we should never accept Garnacho. It will happen. It will happen. Because I don't understand. Let's look at a comment. I'm asked for a reason. Bro, you are asked for a reason. The kid is how old? To tell you how stupid you are, going in on a kid. Is that a shot from Ahmad or what? Being basketball McTominay. Okay. I'm going to see you guys do that next season. Bring back Garnacho. Three one. Three goes to one, guys. It will be interesting to see what people say after this game. Because trust me, guys. There are still people out there that also do a reaction video. I bet you guys. VAR is going to check a penalty for Newcastle. It's a pen. I don't think that should be a pen, man. Penalty? No. He got a yellow. And I agree. Ahmad, I've been on the pitch for how long? Let me just keep quiet, man. Let me keep quiet. Wow. The defense are just capitulated, man. The Mayu defense is just, man, I don't know what they're doing anymore. I don't know what they're doing anymore, man, but I'm sorry. What I will say is this, man. This does not matter. We're going to see people want to do reaction video, but for me, this matters not. Man, just one pass. One pass divided everybody. One pass. Harry Maguire, Ericsson. Man, the defense is just so flipping and horrendous, man. We're checking for offside, though. I think Wissa is offside. But the pass did not go to Wissa. So that pass, I don't think that should be offside, except when they were crossing the ball to Wissa right now, then it is offside again. But at that point in time, it's not off. This is miles on. He's behind the ball. He's behind the ball. That should stand. That's the goal. In my own opinion, though, that's a goal. That's a goal because the player is behind the ball. I don't know why they take long to decide all these calls, man. I don't know why they take long because, in my own opinion, that's a goal. Yeah, the goal should stand because I think he was behind the ball. But like I said, this does not matter to me. It doesn't matter at all. It does not matter anything. Doesn't. Man, it's a terrible club, rotten to the mud. It's just crazy that when the kid played in the first half, they played really well. In the second half, where you would expect the likes of your Armour to come in, Ericsson to come in, Euro to come in and stabilize the play and see it through. If they can actually just end the game with 2 goals and 2-1 lost or come back in the game. They have gone from playing really well in the first half to looking like crap in the second half. with people like Ahmad on the pitch as well. And you get people saying bring on sub of Chidobi. What is Rasmus coming to come and do? What is Rasmus coming to do? Because for me, the game is done. It's over. How about you don't you just play players to avoid anyone from getting injured? Just that this club is just a club whereby it's toxic and it's divided. It's as simple as that, man. Man is saying it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable to lose 4-1 to Brentford. We have seen Newcastle lost game 5. We have seen Man City lost game 5 as well. So if Man City can lose 5-1 to Arsenal, Brentford can lose what's it called? Newcastle can lose 5. Crystal Palace can lose 5. What does United think they are? Even with Euro on the pitch, just look at Ahmad is rubbish, man. No, man. No, man. It's just crazy. Like some people praise Ahmad. I don't know why. Like they praise him, the little Ronaldo, little Messi. One is, I'm sorry, man. Man. Man is thinking it out. I'm sorry. Could have been 5. Thank God for a goalkeeper that understand that I have to come for the ball. Man says, I'm more using the guy we thought he was. Get him out. Bro, okay. Okay. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, looks this thing, break your account. Look what you have become. This United because learning driver and rusty players in the same. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Man says, I learned for this game. Kelly says the owners needs to go. We are not going to get better with them. We need new owners that actually cares about the club and not their pocket. And that's the honest truth, man. That's the honest truth. As much as I see United fans sometimes trolling Chelsea, trained Toboli, at least Toboli cares. Toboli is ready to spend the money. He's ready. His heart is on the right place, but he does it wrongly. But does he want to win? Yes, he wants to win. I can tell you for free that the guy wants to win. Oh, what a goal! That's a good goal from Garnacho, man. Shush, haters, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. He just gives you guys shush, shush. All of you talking rubbish about the kid. Shush. All the haters, shush, shut the fuck up, man. Ahmad have been on the pitch. He has done fuck all. Fuck all. Ahmad have been on the pitch. He has done absolutely nothing. But people want to talk about Garnacho. Pass the ball. This guy is. I don't know how people don't see beyond this guy. Somebody was making the run for you, making the runs already to give you an option. No, he decides I will keep going by myself. I will keep going by myself. Yeah. Man says Rooney in. Just give Newcastle a penalty, man. Because I don't understand. You guys have been acting you want to give the player a pen. But it's the honest truth, man. Because you guys will praise Ahmad. And Ahmad have been on the pitch for how long? He has done absolutely nothing. But the one player, made an assist, scored a very good goal as well. It's rubbish. Ahmad is a better player. Nonsense. I think it's a penalty to Newcastle. Yeah, I think finally they got a pen. Can they convert it? Can they score it though? And it's like I haven't seen Isak. Is he playing at all? Yeah, he's playing because he's going to do the honors. Let's hope he scores that, man. That's a very good goal from Garnacho, man. A very good goal. Huh. Homo. Actually, almost did an on goal, man. Almost. Newcastle have scored 1-1. Isak. Honestly, man, I would just say this, and that's an honest truth, man. I believe, like this guy said, if United put the full team out, I still think we'll be defeated. Do I think it's a lie? I still believe it's possible. Pass the ball, Mino. Pass the ball, man. Play with urgency, bro. Play with urgency. Oh, that's a really good ball from Chidobe Martins, man. That's a very good ball, man. Very good ball. Europe are more important. Protect Maswari, Fernandez, Casemiro, Oiland for the Thursday night. And I agree with you, man. Steve, I agree with you. Euro, pass the ball. Mino, what is that? Our owners need to take the future of our club seriously. And that's the fact, man. They need to take the future of this football club really seriously. Because the way they go at it is like, man, they don't they're not serious about this club's future. They're not. And say they need to take this. The man says they need to take this the future of this club very serious. And I agree with him, man. Because the way these guys have been running this club, man, they run it as a business, man. Even with the fact that he came in and said the club was run like a business. It's not been run like a football club. He said that. I mean, I was watching the game, man. I'm even doing watching along for it, man. Kobe, pass the ball, man. Pass the ball. Ugarte. Very good cross from Garnacho right there. Tottenham is playing 1-1 against Wolves. West Ham. Brighton 1-1 against Newcastle, and United are taking a beating 4-2. Oh, I'm mad. So out of everybody, Ahmad could have passed the ball to. It was gonna. It was what is his name? Harry Maguire. Because Harry Maguire made it some blank crossed against bro. Man, since Amorim has been disappointing in the league, even Ralph Ragnick was better than this. Well, Amorim stick to his principle. That's the difference. There's one that did not stick to his principle. The player has done tools. One stick to his principle, and he has a bunch of rubbish players that cannot even play the system. Maybe you guys should be going in on your owners that brought in a manager that plays a different philosophy of football. 4-3, Ahmad. Ahmad. At least it's not looking embarrassing anymore. It's not looking embarrassing. So I would say blame the owners of your club that decided they will bring in a manager that plays a different philosophy of football to the players you guys have. Because it is easy for you to be going on the manager, but you owners of your club, first of all, you kept Ten Hag in the job when you should have sacked him. You did a meeting, a 2 weeks meeting, and still came to sack the manager 2 months after giving him £300 million to spend on players. Because the fact that people are still busy calling Amorim out is just beyond me. And these are some of the players where all this fan base don't really like, they don't rate them. They think they are crap, they are rubbish. Some will tell you why he's not getting the best out of these players. Well, to shock you, 10 Argo signed, they could not get the best out of them. So why should a manager get the best out of them? Why? It makes no sense to me. So it's what it is, man. But what I would say is that I'm not expecting them to win this game either. For 3 guys. And do not forget, guys, after this game, we have the Liverpool game coming along. We're doing the one shot for the Liverpool game as well. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Oh, that's a good save for him. Good save from Benda. I know people would expect him to save the ball there, but I don't think so, man. That was a very good shot. VI is checking for a penalty. Bro, man, stand up, man. It's not a pen. A lot of them will sign in Buemo. I can't wait for next season, man. Once they get Matthias Cunha, I want to see next season. I want to see how people want to go in on the guy. Well, the game have ended. It ended in a 4 goals to 3 thriller, bro. And you could say it was a good game. Was a good game, but just that I don't understand the hate Garnacho is basically getting on the from this United fan base. I just don't understand it, man. I just think some of them look at it as if this guy is somebody who can actually sell and make money from. We can sell him on his full profit. But what they are forgetting is that he's going to be full profit. But do I think these guys will actually put in that 60 million straight into the club? That is left for us to see. But for me, man, this game, Ganacho was very good. I don't understand the cross. People were saying he has so many chances to cross the ball. I'm not saying it. People are watching football with stupid agendas. Agendas. 4-3. The game ended 4-3.
4-3, bro. 4-3.
Yeah.
You know what? I could say I'm disappointed about the result, but to be honest, in a way, because I felt like we could have done more. You know what I mean? But
I get a point. I get a
but
point.
but 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 when I say I felt like we could do more, imagine, yeah, Christian Eriksen slotted in Garnacho earlier before they scored the third goal. Might have been 2-2.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Imagine if Harry Amas had a better connection, the ball might have been 2-2. But what you see when I say these things, I say these things because I want to still on top of this game, although we lost, I want to still say to some of the boys on the team. I don't know if they watch my channel, but yeah, I go and say it if nobody want to say it. Yo, well, they did well. Yeah, it's a loss. It
Mhm.
could have been terrible. It was 4-1, 80 minutes to go. Yeah,
Mhm.
4-1. We end 4-3. A team of youngsters mostly and players who just be on the bench. Let me just be honest. You know what I mean? A couple of the starters will be on the bench, a couple of the starters is youth men, and a couple of the starters is starters. And this is a
Mhm.
Brentford team that 2 wins in a row, aiming to get European football. You know what I mean? I could say that as well, Tenno, but after 4.5 months, I feel I will be doing football, my football and intelligence at the service by saying that. Yeah. I know we lose some poor games. We could have probably win this game, but I didn't expect a win today. The reason why I'm saying I didn't expect a win today is because, you know, Europe is where it's at. We have some injuries and we have to rotate. We know we're going to rotate. And when you look at the starting lineup, you couldn't tell me you was expecting a win. You could tell me you hope for a win. You know
It's
what I mean?
crazy, man.
Yo, Mark,
Yeah, but we
Mark,
had a
why are you
Crazy.
good
crying in the group chat?
performance.
What's
I
wrong
would
with you?
say
Why are
we
you
had a
crying?
decent performance. Big up to
Why are you
Great One in the
crying, bro?
building.
Great
Why
one.
are you
Great
crying?
one. Great one.
Yeah.
Relax, man.
This guy
Give
is
me your
crying in the group chat. Oh, I'm already, man. Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. This guy
Who's
likes
saying
to
great
I'm
cry
one.
a lot, bro. Crying a lot, man.
Who's
Great
saying I'm
one.
out?
Bro, are
Give
you gonna
me
chat, bro? You're
give
crying
me
in
your
the group chat. You keep
Bro,
crying.
I wasn't crying, bro. Just go back and read the group chat, bro. I just criticized
Yo,
the fact
Temba,
that he
what's up?
played Luke
What's
Shaw. I
up,
was
bro?
mad
How's
at him.
Hala
I'm
Madrid?
mad at Amarim for playing Luke Shaw. Yeah? You could be vexed with me
We
for
have to
that.
rest players.
You
We
could be
have to
vexed.
rest.
I don't care.
Who
I'm being
cares about
honest.
Brentford?
I don't care about Brentford. I could have
Then
seen
what?
another
great
youth
one.
That's
man
why
play.
Shaw is playing.
Great one.
But great one.
No,
We could have played another youngster. We have a collier on the bench who could have
Yo,
played.
Temba,
You know
Hala
what I mean?
Madrid.
big
But
ups
Let
to
me
you, my
tell you
great
fire
one.
something.
on Luke
Let me tell
Shaw.
you something,
I
Temba.
just don't want to see Luke
Let me
Shaw
tell
in
you.
a team.
Hey,
You know
Martin,
what I
give me
mean?
some. Anyways, I'll talk about that later. I'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
I wanted to
But
first
tell me
cook
what you think about
this
the
thing
game now,
Mbappe
great
fan
one. In
first.
all fairness, give me a quick breeze through the game, your opinions, good
Yeah.
performances.
Bro,
See
listen,
a
I'm
boy
just
score
happy.
as
I'm
well.
happy Mount got a goal, Ganacho got a goal, Ahmad got a goal going into Bilbao. That's all I'm happy about. Whether we won
Mhm.
this game, draw this, I don't care about this game, bro. No,
Fact.
okay, the only negative is delete. Delete is a negative.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Delete
the
Mhm.
getting
lit was a
injured is a
negative.
negative.
That
That's a
ain't true.
negative.
Hopefully, it's not a serious injury. Hopefully, it's just
Now he out,
he
bro. I
felt
don't think,
something when
but
he
at least we have
overstretched.
Maguire. Maguire is on form, so it's calm. Calm
Hundred
enough.
percent, 100%. What I didn't get to say that I wanted to say is that I watched Chido performance today, and I think today is a performance and a game that he will go levels up after he internalized this performance because he dealt he come for me and through the game he dealt with the physicality and the way there was the defenders was marking him double marking him in some in some situations very well. You know, Armas as well looked very well. Fredrickson had a tough game, but still a good performance. I feel like the guys, we didn't win today, but I feel like this performance is a performance for a lot of the young players in the team who started today that will level them up. You know, it will give them some experience that they will know what to do better in the next situation. They'll be able to deal with a situation like that in the future in a much better fashion. You know, so I'm not too disappointed with the game today. You know, of course we lose, so it's a disappointment in general. But I'm kind of happy with some of the performances that I've seen on the pitch today. You know, Garnacho getting a goal, Ahmad scored a pretty good goal. To be fair, I thought Ahmad would have scored a goal 15 minutes prior to that. You know, when he had that cut in and he had the shot and it was blocked.
Man,
I thought
you're
he might have
shooting from
scored.
nowhere, man. You just
I
one
know,
thing is
but
this, man. There's something I don't like about your fan base, man. A player does this thing. If Garnacho was one that did what Ahmad did, there was a place whereby somebody was open for him to pass the ball. He did not pass the ball. He decides he's going to take the player on the run, and he lost the ball, and it became a goal kick. I said, if it was Garnacho that did that, they would kill him. You will hear his rubbish, his shite. And even with Ahmad doing that, people were still saying on the chat, I'm watching that this guy is rubbish. Garnacho. I'm like, but I don't understand all these things. He has so many crosses. He refused to cross. I'm not saying the crosses you're talking about. The crosses he had, he made the crosses. Yes,
Let
there
me
were
tell you
some where he
something. Let me
made,
tell you something,
they
Temba.
blocked
Let
it.
me tell you something, Temba. If we play against
Yeah.
Arsenal, we're not losing 4-1 like you did, or 5-1. We're not losing to Arsenal like that, bro.
that's
Arsenal
not
are
what
our
he's
dogs,
saying,
bro. You
great
get
one.
me?
Stick to the
Arsenal are
Yeah.
game.
our dogs.
Forget Temba and Arsenal,
Yeah.
bro. Stick to
Arsenal
Man
are our
United
dogs,
right
bro.
now.
Like, you chatting too much here. You got buffed at the Emirates, bro. We went there and we with 10 men.
Yeah, but great
Bro,
one,
bro. You get me?
Big one,
great one.
big
We're
one,
talking
great
about
one,
Brentford today, right? We're talking
great
about
one,
Brentford.
great
Forget
one,
Arsenal.
great one. No,
No,
Mark,
no,
relax.
this
I know
Hala
great
Madrid
one
guy,
even have a
bro. This
chance
Hala
with me.
Madrid guy talks too much, you
He
know.
hasn't had a chance to troll me. He hasn't had a chance to troll me, but no
Okay.
problem. Guess what I will say is
I've
to
not
you
talked
is
to
the
him
same
in
time.
a minute. You get me? I've not talked to him
I
in a
said,
minute still.
this is what I'll say to you. Great one. I've won 30 trophies in 11 years. 30 trophies.
Are you
I've
still in
won.
the European trophy
Just
this season?
relax. I've won 11 in 4 years. This season, I've won two trophies already. How many have you won? How many have you won in the last 4 years? In the last 30, like 11 years? How many trophies have you won?
We have won 4, I think, or 3. 4, 3.
So relax, man.
Yeah, but you
Relax,
We're
have
talking
great
about
Mbappe,
one.
bro. Like, come on,
Great
you have
one.
Mbappe.
Listen, bro.
great one. If you want to troll
But
me,
today
come
is
to
about
you troll.
today's
Right
not
now,
the
I'm talking
day.
about
We go troll
we're talking
Temba
about
on a
your
Europa
players.
night. Because when we in
Nah,
Europe,
Don't
we're
you
not
troll
in
too
me.
Europe.
much. You're doing too much.
That's the
Garnacho
night we
did
could
it
troll
now,
They
Temba.
bro.
troll me,
Your
bro.
team is
Bro,
dead, bro. Your
great
team is
one. If
dead.
great one. If you want to troll me, come to Europa when they are doing Europe. They troll me, man. Like I don't have anything to say. Like Vegeta and them, man. They troll me. They all of them. They give it to
But
me.
that is when we
Like
just
they are
troll
playing
Temba,
trolling.
bro. It's Premier League moments. We can't troll him on Premier League moments with 13th. Like, we be honest, bro. Come along.
Bro,
You know what I
listen,
mean?
listen,
Because
listen. At the
I'm
end
just
of the
saying the
day,
positive
we
I
shall
see in the
end up in
game.
the Champions League. You get me? We're ending in the Champions League still,
That's
so it's
fine. I
coming.
agree with you, great one. I talk about that for the whole entire season. Every fan should know that I have been speaking about us winning the Europa League from the beginning of the season. I never stopped believing. I always spoke on it. And the fact is that this is where it's at, and it boiled down to this. I saw this from the beginning. Of course, I thought we might have a better performance in the league, but then we changed managers. So I was like, it's going to be up and down. Forget the league. Let me focus on the cups where Man United is fight strong. When it's all on the line, United is have a different performance. I don't know if people notice these things, but when it's on the line, when it's that penultimate moment,
And
United is show up big.
by the way, the ref is a prick, fam. We are attacking. He
Bro,
And
has
he
not
stopped
that
started
the
the
guy.
game.
minute for the goal. He blows the whistle, bro. That guy is a prick, fam. He's a prick. That's
Anthony
Anthony
Taylor.
Taylor, fam.
Bro, look at when,
Are you
but look just
surprised?
now, the Brentford player tripped the other Brentford player and fall down, and they give a foul against Chidobe.
Yeah, I saw that too. But
Uh,
Anthony Taylor is just is a wanker, bro.
Bro, it's a waste man situation with them, bro. Big up to Bali Tech in the building. You know what I mean? I want to hear what Bali thoughts is on the game. Bali, what you saying, bro?
Yeah, obviously, before a ball was kicked, I didn't really think we was going to win the game. I thought it was going to be a bloodbath, in all honesty, because Brentford have something to play for and we don't.
Yo, first way, Balitek. Why does Man United have a Liverpool flag? What's going on? Temba, what's
What'd
going
you
on?
say? What did you say?
No,
Why
no,
does
no,
Man
no, no.
United have a Liverpool flag? I'm
No,
saying
I'm
Simba is
changing
clean.
for my next stream. For my next stream, bro.
Nah, that's disgusting, bro. That's nasty work. I can't like. Nah, my
Nah,
eyes are
don't
burning.
worry. Don't,
Change that
man.
immediately. Change that immediately.
Man is crazy. This guy is something else.
Bro, it's a Liverpool flag on Man United. What is that?
That is wild,
Don't
though,
worry.
Timber. But you
Yeah,
know,
but
Don't worry,
nasty work.
let
man.
Bali
Nasty
go.
work.
Let Bali go. Let me hear what Bali had to
I'm
say
Yeah,
on
setting.
the
Bali
I'm
said
Liverpool
setting on
something.
my
person.
stream, bro. I'm setting on my stream.
Bali,
Bali.
what are
Yo,
you saying?
yeah. So in terms of the youngsters, I thought they played. They had decent games, all of them. Obi couldn't really get into the game because we didn't have any creative players on the field. We couldn't even get the ball forward at times up until maybe when we decided that we was going to bring Ericsson on. So apart from what we did in the first half with Mason Mount and Kobe, the little link. Well, not actually. It was Garnacho that passed that ball with
Mm-hmm.
Garnacho and Mason Mount. Yeah, we didn't really do much in the first half. It's only when we brought on Ericsson that's when we started to get some of the other attacking players into the game. But it just goes to show you, every time we play without Bruno, a lot of people say Bruno's a net negative, he's not good in this team. But when he doesn't play, we don't win a lot of the times, unless we're playing like a League Two, League Three team or something like that. That's the only time we could win without him. But other than that, when we play like a regular team that we should be slapping, without him, we don't. So yeah, there's not really much to say. Obviously, we kept was coming back in the end. The referee had a poor performance, and there's not really much to say. Just the Delit injury. I'm a little bit worried about that. Hopefully, it's not too bad, and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully, he'll be fit enough to at least play some part in our Europa League game if needed. And yeah, fingers crossed that everyone's got extra money in the tank for that game.
100% because broski, we need it. That is where it's at, Bali, we talked about this from the moment Ten Hag was sacked. We wrote off the season. And we said, the Europa League was the only chance of balancing the books and getting us into the summer that we needed and getting us into a situation where we could look to positively towards next season. Yeah. A lot of people think that, without Europa League, next season, one game a week, besides FA Cup and domestic competitions, we would be fine. But I don't think we'd have the same window that we would have if we were to have the likes of how you would call it, a Champions League season to look forward to. Because realistically, yeah, we have some cheeky young players that showing some performances, in my opinion, that maybe we could give more minutes to next season. But Amarim definitely needs to have the free reign to purchase one or two or three signings with money behind him, that could really and truly impact his system, that plays the way he want to play, his preferences, his first choice signings, not really not really a club signing per se, but I want this manager to have the best possible opportunity going into next season. Getting the likes of a Gyökeres or a Trincao or even a Matthias Cunha, or whoever you guys, on the variant side, different types of signings. You know, this dude come in here just to talk this here. When you say these kind of things about United, bro, we is really just turn that score upside down. So, enjoy that thought. It's not gonna happen. Big up to you though. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to smash a like and subscribe as well. But as I was saying, Bali, I think this is a good performance in general from reserve players, bench players, one or two starters. I think Udgati had a good performance generally. The yellow card did hamper him a little bit from having that kind of aggression throughout the entire game. But still, I think Kobe Menu in this game showed that he need a little bit more in terms of we're not talking about close control, dribbling with the ball and going forward, but in terms of controlling the tempo of the game. And when he is that guy in the midfield, with Dugarte, he needs to control and put more of emphasis on, showing up a performance, showing what he's learned from playing with Casemiro and the likes of Bruno and these guys. I don't know what you guys think about that, but it just goes to show that, although he's generational, he still has a way to go to develop to his full potential.
I thought he done like a key pass in the first half, and then after that, I just felt like he was a little bit lazy. Like there was even a 1-2 that you could see that he didn't really want to get to. So for whatever reason, he wasn't putting in the extra yardage when it comes to getting the ball quickly, or if you lose the ball, tracking back, or getting on the end of the 1-2s. So in that sense, I was a little disappointed, but at the same time, it's like because we've got a big game coming up, maybe that's playing a part in his mind. Like he doesn't want to get injured or whatever it is. Maybe he wants to play a part in the next game and in the final. So do I blame him? Not entirely, because it's a game that doesn't really mean anything to us. So I give him that one. But if he does any of this in the main game, I will have serious problems with it. Obviously, honourable shout out to Amad Diallo, because he's only just come back in the previous game before, and then he's got a goal in this game coming off the bench. So hopefully he's getting back to his best, so he can have a good final for us as well. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Just a good end to the season for these players, and hopefully we can get the Europa League and then have the Champions League budget to spend in the summer. And no excuses for Ineos, because if they don't sign at least 3 top-level players, then I'm going to be pulling out my hair.
100% agree there. Any final thoughts from you, Temba? Temba probably disappeared, preparing for the stream. Yo, great one. See your boy score a good goal there to end the game. I thought he might have had 1 or 2 earlier before. You know what I mean?
Here we go
But
with
it's
the
our first game back,
criticizing.
so,
The guy
I'm not
was
going to put too
forward.
much
You
pressure on
just
the
can't
kid.
help yourself, fam. Listen. My final thoughts is I don't care about this game. You get me? Like, just play Bruno, play the strongest team possible, kill the game off at halftime, bring on Kamason, bring on the kids, and let's party, bro. Old Trafford is a party. You get me? And Aston Villa game, you see how Liverpool are going to lift the trophy after their final game at Anfield. The Aston Villa game, after the game is done, we're going to do another parade and we're going to lift the trophy twice in Bilbao and at Old Trafford, bro. Watch.
Makes
Those are my
sense.
final thoughts, fam. You get me?
Yeah, I know, that Super Cup game, you're thinking about that in advance as well. We might win 2 trophies this season, you never know, but first we have to get over Thursday.
Nah,
It's
the
going to be
Super
a
Cup
big one.
counts in next season. The Super Cup is for next season still. It's not for this season.
True. But,
I'm talking
it's going
about
to be a
lifting
big
the
one.
trophy at Old Trafford, is what I'm saying, because Aston Villa game is after Bilbao.
Oh, the after Miller game is after the
It's
Bilbao
after the
game.
final. It's after the
After
final.
the
3 days after
final.
the final.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what
We
I
will be
meant. Lift the
there.
trophy at Old Trafford. You
We
get me?
will be there. We will be there. Guys, thank you for all of those came in and took the time to watch. Thank you for joining us today. Big shout out to September Banks, my boy Great One, and of course yours truly, Bali Tech is in the building. Big up to everyone watching. Hope on whether you're watching on Market and MUFC Fan, please smash a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned. More content will be coming soon. And big up to everyone watching on D Hub Sports TV, as well as Halftime with Vegeta. And don't forget, you're watching also on the Football Fan Zone. So, guys, have a great one. Manchester United didn't overcome today, but a fighting 4-3 defeat today against a top Brentford team that's on their 3rd victory in 3 games. It's one of those things where Man United played a rotated 11, lots of youngsters, and it was, not the best, but it showed a performance. Things to look forward to next season. All eyes are on the Europa League clash against Bilbao on Thursday. So, you know what? We'll give Man United a free hit this week and possibly next weekend as well. Let's see how it goes as we gear up for Thursday. It's Bilbao at OT, and you know what it is. Your boy, Mark and MUFC Fan, will be there. And of course, we will be hosting you live as we take on the Bilbao in the second leg of the semi-finals of the Europa League on Thursday. Big up to everyone watching and stay tuned for more. Of course, transfer streams will be coming to you tomorrow evening. You will be getting an update on that and as well as some other updates to come. Have a great day and stay tuned for more.
Baby.